Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial for you guys because I promised it. Sorry, man, asthma is tweaking up today. It's weird. So yeah, I don't know what look I'm gonna do today. I'm not actually filming where I usually film, which is my backdrop back there, because I have my vanity table here and it's just moving it. It's just so much chaos. So I'm just going to not film there today. So sorry. So yeah, I don't even know what look to do today. I'm gonna try to do this one a voiceover because I feel like if I talk and throughout the whole entire process, we're gonna be here forever, and who has time for 30 to 40-minute videos? So yeah, so let's get this started. So the first thing I'm grabbing is my Clinique Moisturizer. I've been loving this. So far I've gotten it for about a week now and I've been using it constantly. It keeps my face hydrated and also keeps the makeup lasting all day. So I'm just rubbing this all over. The next step, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation. I love this foundation so much. It's dries matte, it lasts all day, and it's a quick, easy dry. It's not sticky. I just noticed I forgot to put on my primer, but it's not a big deal. And I'm just taking my beauty blender and just pushing the product into my face. I think a beauty blender is honestly the best way to distribute your foundation. The way it just dries and it's quick and easy. If not, you could always use a kabuki brush and just buff it out. And you want to be sure you get your neck because you don't want to have your face and your neck a completely different color. So next I'm going to grab 2 concealers, my Makeup Forever HD, and then I'm also going to grab my Maybelline Age Rewind. I like to use 2 concealers because this concealer is more creamy and then my Makeup Forever is a more thick full coverage. And so I'm just putting it under triangle motion, my forehead, my nose, and my chin to brighten it up. Now I'm just taking a beauty blender to buff this out. Remember, you always want to dab, you never want to rub. You always want to push product into your skin. Oh, this is the part where my lips got dry, so I had to use my chapstick, much better. So now I'm taking my Shade to Light palette by Kat Von D, and I'm going to use this banana powder on the palette to set my under eye and all the concealer that I've used. So I'm just going to dab it under my eye once more, and then I'm just going to dab the banana powder underneath with the tapered brush, and then dab the other side. The reason why I dab first before I place the powder is because I'm just taking off all the creases before I set it. Now I'm grabbing my Sephora concealer. This is in a darker shade to contour my nose. I'm just creating 2 lines on the sides, and then I'm going to take a MAC brush, which is like this. I'll put the number on the description bar below. I don't really know what's the number of it. And I'm just going to dab it into the skin. Blending is key on this part because you don't want to have harsh lines. I can't make this or stress this more than enough how I usually see people with lines on their nose. So make sure you blend this out. So right now I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush and just use that same banana powder to lock in my creams. Now for my eyes, I'm going to go in with my Tartelette palette in that color shade and just put it all over my lid. And the brush that I'm using is my e.l.f. brush. It's my blending brush. And now I'm going to go in with this color and use a plastic to make my lines a little sharper on my eyes. And I feel like this trick is awesome because it just makes your eyeshadow stand out more. The lines are way better. This is a cool trick that I've learned within time. So try it out. So I'm just using the eyeshadows on the very corners of my eye. Again, I didn't really know what look I was looking for. I just wanted to do kind of like a dramatic, but not so dark. So I'm going in with my Anastasia palette, self-made, and using pink champagne to brighten up the center of my eye and the tear dots. So now I'm going to use my new brush that I got on my Ipsy bag, and this brush is amazing. I'm just blending everything out, taking out all the fallout, and picking up this shadow to put it all over on top, just to buff it out a little bit because I felt it was way too dark, so I'm just using this for my transition shade. So now I'm going to go back in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just taking my foundation brush just to clean out the sides of the fallout of the foundation. Well, of the eyeshadow, sorry. So going back in with my Shade to Light, I'm going to also use my Fit Me bronzer and a angled brush, and this is my contour. So I'm getting the temples of my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, and my neck. Make sure you get your neck. Always, always. And I'm just going in circle motions. You never want to go like a straight angle, like just keep doing the same position because you don't want to get harsh lines. You always want to blend and always use a circle motion. And now I'm going in with that palette, which is the Shade to Light for a little darker tone. I like to use two bronzers because the Fit Me is a more warmer tone and this one's a little darker, as in a darker shadow, so it has gray tones in it. And then I'm just gonna clean it up with some banana powder and a sponge. So this is called baking, and I'm just using the banana powder and I'm just gonna let that sit there for a while. While we're waiting on that, I'm gonna just take an eyeliner, and this is from my Ipsy bag for January. And I've been loving this eyeliner. It's brown, not black. And this is just going to make my eyes pop a little more than always having like a dark eye. And I love eyeliners that you don't have to sharpen. So now I'm just gonna use my Sephora mascara and just do a top coat. So now I'm just going to do is put eyeliner on the corners of my eyes. And now I'm just going to take a stippling brush and just brush off the banana powder, making sure there's nothing left, of course. And now I'm just going to take my Becca, the shade Opal. I love, love, love this highlighter, and just taking my MAC brush and putting it on the highlights of my face, temples, my chin, Cupid's bow, and of course my nose. I'm just taking a small little brush for this and just doing a exclamation point on my nose, just on the bridge, and then my tear dot. And then our final step, I'm just going to take my lip balm, and this is from Kat Von D. This is their lip stain. I love their matte lips colors because they last forever. but I don't know about the smell. But then I wasn't really feeling the color, so then I just took my e.l.f. Lip liner in the shade Tea Rose to make the tone of the color a little dimmer because it was just too bright for this look. And then our last and final step is our setting spray, and this is the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. And then just let it dry. Okay guys, and this is the finished look for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye guys.